Good morning, first grade. Welcome back. We have a lot of fun stuff that we're going to do today. The first thing I wanted to show you real fast before we get started is in your packet. You should have gotten some pages like this and like this. So that's what the assignments look like, and I'm going to go over those with you. And then Bao and I are going to see some more videos about some instruments today. So let's get started. Okay, first grade, here's our assignments. We're going to start with this one first, so we'll set the puppies over to the side for a second. Okay. These are all of the music notes that we learned this year, or at least we talked about. And they all get heartbeats. They either get one heartbeat or two heartbeats. Well, Miss Gates, how do I know what heartbeat it gets? I told you by putting the numbers right next to the note's name. So that's how many heartbeats they are. So what you're going to do is we're going to either put them in the box that has one heartbeat or two heartbeats, and we're going to draw the music notes. So let's do it together. Ta is 1. So I'm going to draw ta into the box that has one heartbeat. Then I'm going to cross them off. Okay, just like that. So let's do all of them. TT twins is one heartbeat. I'm going to draw them. Okay. Then the connected TT is 1. So he goes there. Ta-ah. Now this guy's a little bit different. He gets 2 heartbeats. Ta-ah. So he's going to go into this box. Now the thing about ta-ah is he's empty in the middle. So don't color him in. And rest, it's easier if you guys draw a Z for rest, but if you want to try and draw the fancy way, you can. He's going to go here. Now, we started talking about these before we finished school. This is a half rest. He's quiet for 2 heartbeats. So he doesn't make sound for 2 heartbeats. And he looks like a little hat. Just like that. And then ta smash. He smashes into the other note and takes, how do I say this? He interrupts this note. And so he speaks for both of them. So he actually gets 2 counts. You can also think of it as ta plus ta equals 2. He sounds like this. Ta. See, I clapped my hand twice because he gets 2 heartbeats. But I call him ta smash because that's a silly way to remember him. All right. That's what that one looks like. We're going to set him off to the side, and we're going to bring the puppies over. We sang a song that was called Bow Wow Wow. It goes, bow wow wow, whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog, bow wow wow. And on this worksheet I drew pictures. You can see puppies, paw prints, and bones. They stand for different music notes. The puppies stand for ta. The paw prints are TT, and the bones are rest. Okay, so underneath the words, you're going to look at the drawing and figure out which music note it is, and then draw it underneath the words. Let's do some together. The doggy is ta, so I'm going to draw ta underneath there, just like that. Another dog. We've actually got 3 in a row, so I'm going to draw 3 taws. Ooh, I've got a bone. That was rest. So far we have ta, 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 rest, which sounds like the first part of our song. Bow, wow, wow, rest. Okay, let's keep going. Another ta. Ooh, the paw prints, those were TT. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw those in. Good. Another ta. And another rest. I'm gonna quickly fill in the rest of them. Okay, boys and girls, now that we have that filled out, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay, we are going to speak the rhythm together, all the tas, TTs, and rests. 1, 2, here we go. Ta, ta, ta. Ta, T, T, ta. T, 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 ta. Ta, ta, ta. Good. Can you speak the words? Ready? Go. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. Let's go ahead and sing it. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. Good. Can you sing it on your own? Here we go. Bow. Very nice. All right, boys and girls, if you have any questions, go ahead and email me or use Google Chat, or you can always call me too if you have questions. Let's move on to our next thing. So now we're going to watch some videos from some of my friends, my musician friends, who said that they would talk a little bit about some of their instruments. My friend Mrs. Clink teaches over in North Carolina, so pretty far away, and we go to grad school together. She's going to talk to us a little bit about the clarinet, which is an instrument that you're going to start, you might start when you get to middle school, and that will lead you to things like the saxophone and like the bass clarinet. So let's watch.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Clink, and I'm here to tell you about my instrument, which is the clarinet. I've been playing the clarinet now for over 20 years. I started when I was in 4th grade and played through elementary, middle school. In high school, I actually didn't play my clarinet. I played another form of the clarinet called the bass clarinet, which is much bigger than this one and sounds much, much lower. But unfortunately, I do not own that instrument. And then I picked it up again when I went to college, and I've been playing since then. I play in a community orchestra. But I want to show you a little bit about my clarinet. My clarinet is part of the woodwind family. My instrument is made of wood, even though it's painted black, except for the keys, which are metal. But the special thing about the clarinet is this right here. This is called a reed. Now, the reed is just a very thin piece of wood that goes onto the back of my mouthpiece. So my mouthpiece has this opening here, and the reed lays up against it, and what happens is when I put it in my mouth and I blow, the reed vibrates against the mouthpiece, which then causes all of the air in the instrument to vibrate, which is how it makes sound. The reed is held on by this piece, which is called a ligature. So, if I put my reed back on and my ligature, gotta get it just right. And I put the mouthpiece in my mouth and I blow air into it. The reed will vibrate and it will make a sound. Now the clarinet changes pitch by covering a bunch of holes. And then I have these extra keys, which get holes that are even further down here. So the clarinet can play pretty low. It can also play really high. So it has a very wide range of playing that it can be used by. So I want to show you two pieces, one you may know and one you may not. So this is the first one that you may not know. It's called Spring. So that one is called Spring. And this one you may recognize. I picked this one out since I'm recording this near the beginning of May, and one of my favorite holidays is May the 4th be with you. So see if you recognize where this is from. Yeah, that's the Cantina Band from Star Wars. Well, anyway, that's my clarinet. I hope you enjoy.
Next, we're going to hear from my friend, Sarah Volk. She teaches over at Wamsley Elementary in Rifle, Colorado. She's going to talk to us about the flute.
Hey everybody, my name is Mrs. Volk, and I teach elementary music in Rifle, Colorado. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the instrument called the flute. It is very similar to the instrument that some of you or most of you have already played, called the recorder. Many of the parts have the same names, and the sound is very similar. So a couple of things. This is called the head joint, and this is where we play. We put our lips right here and we blow. So the air gets split. Some of it goes down into the body and some of it comes out here. And when you lengthen or shorten the tube, it makes a different sound. Check it out. Pretty cool, right? So this is the head joint. There is also a head joint in the recorder. Second is the body, okay? Now this is where most of the fingers and most of the notes are played. As you can see, there are buttons. Now this is a professional flute, and it has holes to help with the tuning a little bit. So most flutes will not look like this. They will not have holes on the keys. The head joint goes into the body, like this. The last thing is the foot joint. Now the foot joint sometimes has 3 keys on the bottom, but most of the time what you're gonna see is only 2, okay? This one just gives it a little bit more sound. Like I said, this is a flute that they usually play with in a symphony. So, usually it's only 2. And the foot joint, like you probably already know, goes on to the bottom of the body. And so you have a flute that looks like this. The foot joint joins to the body, joins to the head. Okay? Now, I'm going to make sure this is lined up because you want to make sure it's really lined up and ready to play. Now, to play the flute, you push down different keys. Okay? Excellent. So when you push down or let up on a key, it's going to change the note. So I'm going to play something that you probably know from the time that you have played recorders. You ready? And then the cool thing about the flute is if you blow a little bit harder, the sound goes up. Check it out. instrument, and one that I have been playing since I was in 5th grade. And I have been playing it for the better part of 20 years now. My mom also played the flute, and this is actually her flute that she gave to me. So, if you ever have any questions, hopefully this video helps. Thanks everybody. Have an awesome, awesome day.
This is my friend Sandra, and Sandra is going to play the violin for us and show us a little bit about how it works. Sandra and I went to college together, and she's from El Salvador, which is in South America, and she after she went to college with me, she went to Texas to finish her master's degree, and now she teaches down in El Salvador.
Hello everyone, my name is Sandra Rivera. I am from El Salvador, and I am so happy to introduce you to a really fun instrument. This is a violin. I have been really fortunate to have been playing violin for 20 years. I was really little when I started playing, and there are many cool things that you can do with the violin. You can do special effects like plucking the strings. You can do fast notes. You can also do like scary movie effects. You can play 2 notes at a time. You can do chords. Yeah, and there are many things that you can play the violin with. The violin is really, really old. It was built in the 16th century, so you have a lot of music. You can play as a soloist, you can play in a quartet, you can play in a symphony orchestra, you can play in a mariachi, you can play in anywhere, in a jazz combo, even in a choir. Sometimes they need a violinist to make things sound really pretty. So today I want to share with you a piece from my country that is called Dichoso Fui. I hope you enjoy it. You all are doing well, and happy learning. Bye.
Baba, did you have fun today? Did you enjoy learning more about the instruments? Good, I'm so glad. What do you want to do now? Do you want to read the launch? Okay, go ahead and grab it. Oh, you're so strong. Okay, will you hold it actually while I read it? Thank you so much. All right, it says, a single act of kindness throws out roots in all directions, and the roots spring up and make new trees. And that's by Amelia Earhart. Boys and girls, we'll see you next time for more instrument videos. But until then, you take care and stay safe, and we'll see you later. Bye.